is Olivia Page. I am from Hilton, New York. I did the very unique thing of transitioning from male to female in high school. I really came out around my senior year, and things actually went pretty well. I mean, it was turbulent at first, but eventually towards the end of my high school career, I was out as Olivia, changed my name, pronouns, the whole shebang. One of the worst periods in that time was actually after I transitioned. I had gotten out of class, started walking home, and got through the door, set my bag on the counter, got a little bite to eat, went up into my room, got on my computer. I wanted to write a quick paper that I'd been procrastinating, and ended up doing more of that procrastinating on Facebook. I'd made a status about my boyfriend at the time. It was mellow, it was nothing obscene, just, I was really thankful for him. Well, this kid, who was a grade below me, I never really had a real conversation with, but knew his name, he decided to get on his computer, must have come across this post that I made, and decided to start writing this awful tirade on me. Everything from calling me it and a thing to talking about my parents and how no father could ever be proud of a thing like me. I didn't want to bring it to anybody. I didn't want to seem like I was weak or hurt. And his friends started doing the same thing. Everything from weird personal messages to like the occasional text or prank phone call. I had friends who were furious. But I felt so, for the first time, passive. I'd really taken the wind out of my sails. I tried to confront him in the library once. I felt this obligation to have a conversation with this kid. I wanted to tell him that, what he did was completely unnecessary, and that if I did anything to ever upset him, I'd want to know. He ended up just walking away and brushing me aside. I followed him for a little while, tried to flag him down, hey, seriously, I just want to talk. Honestly, I think that scared him. Because, he got out of there quickly, his buddies and all. And I'm sure behind closed doors, they were happy to make more, mean remarks and insults. But they weren't going to do it to my face, which is what I would have appreciated. At least have the courtesy to do that. I think the kid ended up getting suspended, but by that point in time, it didn't matter. Whatever punishment you give a kid like that at that point, I found that it wasn't going to change his worldview. So there was this teacher in high school. When I first got there, I found that the high school had a GSA, a Gay Straight Alliance, and this was the first time I really had an opportunity to meet people who were out of the closet and my age. I got there the first meeting and I met the advisor for the club, Mr. Aykroyd. Mr. Aykroyd was the first person I talked to after the cyberbullying incident, and he seemed really upset by the situation because he cares about his students, obviously. Mr. Aykroyd and I just talked. We just talked. We tried to figure out a plan of action. What are we going to do next? What am I going to do next? I don't know, he took care of me through high school. He had my back. He was one of the only adults I could trust with, my identity and where I was going to be going in the future and who I was. If you're going through anything like this, if you feel like you're alone, you're not. No matter where you are, there's always going to be a resource. And that even though there might be a lot of negativity that catches your attention, there will always be people who are good and who are kind and who can empathize with your situation. All you need to do is have the courage to reach out to them.